Matt, you've been throwing a big match first up against England. How important is it that the Kangaroos make a statement and win one of the World Cup?
Yeah, it's obviously a big game, and the squad that England do have is pretty similar to what they had last year in the Four Nations. So, we know what to expect, but it's more about us worrying about ourselves and what we can do right to win the game. Every time we pull on the jersey, we want to go out there and win. So, it's a good test for us, game one, and hopefully we can get that win and start the tournament off well.
So you say you know what to expect. What do you expect? Just a big, massive battle up the middle, like
Yeah,
with big
pretty
blokes?
much, mate. Yeah, they're a big side, and coming against them, we're going to get there pretty physical and tough, and if we can, stand that for as long as we can, and let our outside backs and halves and that take over, and for us forwards, we can just do our job, and hopefully on the night that's enough.
How tough a challenge is it having Burgess and Graham coming at you, 1-2 punch?
Yeah, I know they're, playing them through the year and stuff like that. They're on different sides, but them together is they're a lot of power and strike. Sammy's a big boy. They're a big forward back and skillful as well. So for us, we just got to focus on what we can do and how we can slow them down as much as we can to allow our playmakers to do their job and Smithy to get out and stuff like that. So it's going to be a big night Friday night, but again we've just got to focus on what we can do well and with our game plan and stick to that, and hopefully at the end of the game we come away with it.
When you played them before, is it a different style? You look at the Super League, it's a bit less structured and a bit free. Do they play a different style?
Yeah, well, I suppose they're, we don't get to see a lot of the Super League, obviously over there playing at different times, but yeah, again, like for us, we just got to focus on what we can do well, and I'm sure they have players and certain things they want to do out on Friday night to recognise probably our weaknesses and stuff like that. So for us, we just got to stay together and do the best we can.
Excuse me, Matt. Sorry to interrupt. If the questions come from over there, would you be okay to refer your answers toward the camera?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
Yeah, it's hard, but if you don't mind, that'd be great. Thank you.
Just don't look at us.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
No. It's the
It's
first
just that
time
lot
ever.
of noise upstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lots of focus on the 5'8" spot. How tough a call is that going to be for Mal?
It's a big one, but whoever he chooses, the one that misses out, not going to be disappointed. It's what's best for the team, and all the boys here understand that. Whether it's myself not playing or whatever, we're here to do a job, and that's to be at Suncorp on December 2nd. And if whoever misses out, we've still got a job to do. To be around the team and help out. So I'm sure that whoever misses out in game one, they're going to get a chance throughout the pool games to prove himself, and we're happy to be here representing the country, and if we're not playing, we've still got a job to do off the field.
How much has Mal drummed into the rivalry, the history of Australia-England in rugby league, and how much is it growing now?
Yeah, he has. Obviously he come here to uplift the Kangaroos and what it really means to represent, and he's done that, and he's made sure to put a few things in place that we recognise how big the games actually are and our rivals, and so we're well aware of what it means and how big an occasion it is, and with him here and the staff we do have and the leaders in the footy side, we're true believers of that we can go really well in the World Cup.
As a kid growing up, did you ever watch the Kangaroos, England or Great Britain, or even the cricket, the Ashes? What are your thoughts on when you actually get to play England yourself?
I've only played them once last year over in the Four Nations, and it was a pretty special moment. You never think you get that opportunity, but once you do, and you're out there and enjoying the moment, I suppose. But I suppose as a kid watching it, you think they're one day you dream of it, but actually doing it is pretty special, and hopefully Friday night's another special moment for Australia.
You got to come up against club coach Wayne. I know you did it last year, but what's that like?
Yeah, it's all right. He's not out there playing, so he's obviously behind closed doors. But I suppose I'm just out there to play footy, and he'll be watching. But like I said, he's not out there, so it doesn't make too much difference for me.
Do you guys give him a stick at the Broncos, being the England coach?
Oh, some of the boys do, yeah. He cops a fair bit, but he's done a great job. He's got a plan in place, and like I said, picked a similar squad to what he had in the Four Nations. So obviously he wants to keep those players together, you know, form some combinations and stuff like that, and make sure their bond's pretty well. So you know they're going to be pretty hard to beat.
What do they say to him when they rib him?
Hey?
What do the boys say to him?
Oh, I can't remember, mate. It's just a bit of banter, a bit of light banter, like there always is in footy teams.
Matt, Wayne confirmed over the weekend that Kevin Walters is going back as an assistant coach to the Broncos. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, no, very happy. Obviously he was there in 15 and he's gone away, but yeah, happy that Kevy's back now. You know, he's great to have around the club. You know, he's a bit like Alfie. He's a bit of a character as well off the field, and you know, it's always good to have, you know, ex-players there, you know, coaching, and because he's pretty passionate when he is coaching, but he's got a good other side to him, good friendly side. So yeah, I'm very happy that he's back and yeah, get to work with him again at the Broncos.
Obviously, you would have been impressed with what he did with the Queensland team over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I am. Obviously, you know, been there, and after Mel left and Kevy took over. You know, like I said, he's good for the boys off the field, but when he's very passionate, and that comes out in the way he coaches. You know, he gets a bit emotional sometimes, but you know, the players love that stuff. He gets emotional, and it shows you what it really means for him to not only play the game but be the coach for Queensland, and you know, to have him at the Broncos again. A lot of the boys will be pretty happy about that.
Having played under Wayne, do you think there'll be a sort of simple plan or simple message for the England side?
Yeah, you know, Wayne's pretty big on just you doing your role for the team, and you know, doing everything right that you can on the night, and as long as you're doing your role and playing your best footy, he's pretty happy with whether the result goes your way or doesn't. You know, he just wants you to be your best, be at your best, come that 80 minutes on the field, and you know, be into the same sort of stuff with the England boys. He'll be doing the same sort of talks he does with us, but you know, he's good at what he does, and he gets the best out of you.
Now, I was talking yesterday, the team's been talking about doing a pre-match performance, possibly before this game. How much would you like to see that happen?
Yeah, it'd be good. You know, obviously there's been a bit of talk and a process and stuff like that, so we haven't had too much to talk about it as yet, but I'm sure today we'll have a more chat about it, and you know, some of the stuff that's been talked about is pretty good, but yeah, hopefully, you know, it works out and we get to do something.
It'd be historic, wouldn't it?
It would be, mate. Yeah, it'd be, you know, something very proud to be a part of. You know, but yeah, we're not set in stone yet. We're still discussing it, and we've done a few things before we left for Fiji around it. So you know, hopefully today we'll have a good chat about it and see where it's at.
Cool. Matt, what about having Billy back for this test match? Obviously, he hasn't played for about 2 or 3 years. How big would that be for him?
Oh, massive. Obviously, he's been through a fair bit in the past 2 years, and for this season for him has been, you know, pretty good. He's done a lot this year from where he's been with his injury. So you know, for Bill to be back, you know, on a personal level, he'll be pretty proud of what he's done throughout this whole year, and you know, to represent Australia again. You know, obviously he's been there before, and he's been a standout in every game he pulls that Kangaroos jersey on, and you know, no doubt Friday night will be the same again for Billy.